welcome back to Timberborn. Now, the last episode was a bit of a short one while I focused on getting this thing built offline. Hopefully today will be a bit more normal, but we'll see. There are a few things that I need to correct and address. The first one is we missed out on a three-way, and we all do love a three-way. So whilst I was yabbering on about missing this one, we missed this one. So let's get that fixed. Thank you, Amur, for pointing that out. And you did also point out that I didn't show how we had connected the power up from down below. That is because one of the beavers had forgotten to do that job. So we're going to get that done. What I think I'm going to do is essentially just delete all of this. We're going to be a little bit cheeky here, and I'm going to fail at being a little bit cheeky. I'm going to sneak. Let's just see if we can push all of that to there. Brilliant. Let's delete those. Let's get that picked up and that picked up, because we could really do with those resources. We've got a bad tide approaching. We are going to put a corner piece just there, and then we're going to build up there. That means we probably need yet another three-way. I know, double three-ways. Is that a six-way? I don't know. That's kind of extreme. So we're then just going to stick that guy there. Very simply, vertical power shafts up to there. And then they call that a downward power shaft. Doesn't seem like a downward power shaft is the right name for me, but who am I to argue? And that's how we're going to connect the bottom to the top. Yeah, so we'll see how this all ends up working once that's done. We then need to work on redirecting the flow around here. I'm going to tackle that in a bit. I did have a suggestion that we could turn a bunch of this into storage, and possibly if we could easily get to it, I guess. So I haven't forgotten that. We could certainly maybe look at doing something where we put platforms on here and bring this up to the level of that. That would not necessarily be a bad idea. How are we doing for explosive? Full on explosives, so that might stop. The paper factory is paused, I believe. How are we doing for paper? We're still on 1,000 paper. That's okay. Yeah, so we probably need to work on. There were some suggestions about access. It would make sense, I think, we're going to get rid of this thing, this monstrosity, in the way that we've brought this path up here. It would probably make sense to continue this up here and then connect it up to here as well. So that's all linked up. Maybe improve this and bring it up here as well. It's kind of linked up here. I don't know. We need to work on access, essentially. But what I would like to start doing is working on moving this stuff. So what have we got down here that's on good land? So we've got a couple of hauling. We've got three hauling posts. Haulers posts. This has not been built yet, even though they've built everything else. Get that built, beavers. Please. I'll be polite to them. I'll be polite. But I'm thinking maybe we put the hauling posts along here. We put the 3 hauling posts there. I'm really tempted, actually. Could I do that? I really want to bring the stairs up there. But I don't think I can do that with the way I've got things constructed at the moment. Unless I rearrange things. So we're going to rearrange things. I delete that and delete that and delete that. I don't think I can get enough height off of that, but I'm not sure. No. So we'd need to come out one more. Do that. So if we got rid of that and that, or we'd need to come up faster. So what if we came up more aggressively? What if we did something like... I'm going to pause the game, actually, because this is all getting a bit experimental. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be any more. No, because we're still only getting to there, aren't we? Okay. I think maybe what we need to do is come out there and then turn there. So if we went up, made that into a 3, made that into a 2, and then nope. We could go up again there, couldn't we? Yeah, you could. No. I do know how to play this game, honest, I really do. It might seem hard to believe sometimes. Yay! No. Let's do it like that. There we go. That's probably not the most efficient staircase in the world. It's not horribly inefficient, but then we can run a path along there. I do wonder if we need to move that. But you're going to be there. Let's get these set up. There, and then we can delete you. Delete. We'll get those built first before we delete the other two. We're going to put all of the water storage up here. Imagine the mass of that sat on those. I mean, I worry about this being janky, but yeah. There's clearly some very, very strong pilings down there. It's fine. Clearly, it's fine. So that's connected up. It's not hooked in yet because we want to see the full effect once the bad water is in. Right. How are we going to manage all of this lot? Well, I think if we're going to have this, if we're not going to care about what's downstream so that we can maximize power, or do we just go that when it's... So my thought is what we do is we say that when it's contaminated here, we close something here and open something here. And by those somethings, I probably mean loose gates. So let's... can we control sluice gates with simple triggers? Sluice gates. Synchronize. No. So we will go old school. So we will put floodgates there. We're going to need to we're not going to be able to build said floodgates because they can't get to them. Is it a problem if I delete? No, it's not a massive problem if I delete those. We'll just have to rebuild them. So that'll let us build all of the floodgates, I think, and then we'll rebuild that. So that'll let us close those. And then we're going to need to change those. Those are going to need to be floodgates as well eventually. Set those to be open for now. This is going to need a complete rework, potentially. This is going to need a lot of rework. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's give the game a kick up the backside. Right, so you can go and you can go. Which means we can plant more trees there. Which is good, and we can make sure that they are marked to be cut. Awesome. So now what we should do is, how much water storage do we want? We currently have 8,700 litres. I assume beavers work in litres. It's a big assumption. So 1,200 per. So I'm going to say, do we want to put in 8 big water tanks? So one. Just, I'm going to pause the game again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, if that was in a better place, we could move it. We could move it. We have the technology. 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be our water storage. So, and moving the path is, I was going to say it's as easy as doing that, but it's kind of not, because we need to go up. So actually what we need to do is we will delete you, we will delete you, we'll put another one of those there, that there, and that there, that there. Put that bit of path back, put that there. Let's make that for a high priority. And then that can go along there, like that. That'll give us 8 times 2. That'll give us 9,600 litres of storage for the water. So we'll be able to get rid of all of these. We probably could keep a couple of the medium tanks as buffers to keep the pumps running. We'll be able to get rid of all of the rest of the water tanks. Once these are built, obviously, they need to be built first. But that'll be cool. Right, those are in, so we can put back these slowly. I know I'm wasting this power, but we have more than enough over here for now. But what we can see, no contamination. It worked. For everyone that told me this does not work and I need to do whatever, this is why I test things myself. Because it appears that in the scenario we are using, this has worked. It's not, you know, there is no contamination spread here even. So this has worked. This ground is not contaminated. So if we can hydrate it, we can plant in it. I am very happy. That could have been the thumbnail if I don't mind giving that away as a spoiler. So yeah, I'm guessing we're going to struggle to get these built because of metal blocks again, but Doesn't matter if it takes a while. I guess then what we need to look at is we need to allow for storage of things like badwater and extract. To me, what that says I should do is do a set there. So what we're going to do, so that I remember what they should all be, I need to do things like whether they need to be set to let me just do this and then I'll think of the right words. Extract. Can't see that last one. I'm actually going to make that one biofuel. Whether these need to be set to obtain or supply, and these are all going to be set to obtains. So I'm actually going to do that now. Probably what would be sensible is to build down here one water tank set to obtain as well, so that the beavers that live in this bit have a water supply. Right, that's that. We do then need to make sure there's a path to this bit, because I think in this bit we'll move the builders' huts. So I'm going to leave those 2 tanks, as I said. But all of these could be set to... So these are definitely set to supply and prioritize, yep. So these need to be supplies. And we want to make sure, so this guy is a supply, and we'll make sure he's prioritized by haulers. Good stuff. But yeah, that's going to take a while. I'm going to set that one to empty, so that once they get the extract one built, that gets filled. That can be set to empty as well. So over here, what we want to do next is these need to let water through, bad water through when these close. So we could do that based on dams, couldn't we? Damn. So if we delete those, I mean, potentially all we need to do now is close that. And we should get a lot more flow going that way. And therefore a lot more power generation. And you can watch it. Now what we have to watch is whether there's enough outflow here. Apparently going off the map, we're going to be fine. I need to watch my levels as well, because I've been messing around with the microphone. So if it saturates, I apologize if I get excited. We seem to be okay, and we are now generating 1200 HP. That's pretty solid, isn't it? That's pretty solid. We could have put more graph batteries in there as well. 14,000 HP. Pretty high. That's pretty high. Now I am... Do I care? There's a question for you. Do I care? Here's another question for you. I can build floodgates on here, but that means I need to get rid of these. But that's probably not a problem. Now, the next question is... So I'm going to... We're going to put impermeable floors there. I'm going to hope that that's enough. Might not need impermeable floors. I'm being overcautious. And we're going to do that. We're going to recover those resources. And then what we're going to do is way back here, we're going to put a stream gauge. So that basically when it's a bad tide, now I could probably do this just off of when bad tide starts, when drought starts. But where's the fun in that? The alternative is can I can. So we could actually do it off of the contamination level there. So let's do that. Basically what we're going to say is when we're feeding this with contaminated water anyway, we might as well feed it from the bad water from this and generate a stonk load of power. It's a technical term, a stonk load. Now I wonder, this is going to be a pain to actually try and get the build, but I think we should put windmills around this. Cannot get to those now. Okay, so we need to do that temporarily. They can get to those. We'll recover all the resources from those, and then we'll do that. Really need to keep an eye on the levels. I am not doing a good job of being a YouTuber today. Some would say I don't do a good job of doing a YouTuber a lot, but they would be mean. Right. So what we want to do next is create another one of these. Oh, look at them go. Look at them go with all the water. All little beavers haul. So yeah, I think we need 2. So if I delete those, come in here with another set like that. Prioritize building those. Is that right? We might need more than that. We might need 3. Let's work backwards. So there. There. Yeah, we need 1 more. So let's delete that guy. Landscaping. No, platforms and structures. You. There we go. And let's give that a kick of priority as well. And that means we've then got a path to this back piece. We should now start to see these emptying, which is great. I want to prioritize building that. You. I'm going to set all of these to empty. And that way, as these get built, the water will get moved. You're set to empty. Excellent. Making progress. Right there, done. So what we're going to do is delete all of those and prioritize recovering those resources. I know probably I don't really have to worry about keeping this clean water clean when it's not a bad tide. Oh no, now we have got some contamination spreading. Interesting. It has changed. Very interesting. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. I am willing to accept that I was wrong. I was not 100% convinced this was going to work. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I need to shut my big old mouth. As I said, it's why I'm doing this, so I can learn. Right, so you all go as you get emptied, and we fill those up, which is cool. And I'm not going to plant. Am I going to plant those with trees yet? Not yet. Not yet. Food situation is fine. It's good. We're going to have to plant so much. The wheat situation is really good now. All of our food storages are full except maple pastries. We just can't make enough of those maple pastries. We probably need another bakery for those. I'm going to... But no, I'm trying to clear that area. Maybe we'll put another maple pastry bakery up here. Maybe we'll do that. Now, this is going to tax the haulers a lot because they're going to have... And that's not too bad a route, actually. But it would be good if they had a more direct route, wouldn't it? So at the moment, they can go up to there, up to there. So what we really want is basically to continue this staircase. If I kick out there, yep. Now this is going to be in the way, but this is not going to be there for long. So that is not ein Problem. Apologies for the awful German, particularly if any of my German friends are watching. I don't think many of them watch this because they're more into the farm sims. We're probably okay. Let's give that a prioritization, shall we? Let's prioritize that one. And we can get rid of this monstrosity. That's interesting. That is interesting. Let's not look at that. Let's not look at that. So we've still got this tongue at the back as well that we can build off of. You're empty. Awesome stuff. And every time we destroy one of these, we recover some of the resources. But not many, actually. Not many. But, you know, it is what it is. We need to clear this good land. So, probably what I should do is push these forwards a bit more as well and free up that land. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But, and this is going to be another nice bit of plantable tree land. It was a good description. Oh, I've been dumb. Let's pause. We're going to have to try and corral these to get them to go in the right direction. There we go. Yeah, that's that. Yes. So we want to prioritize picking those up. So I guess given that issue, because that's not going to be there anymore, we might as well get rid of that as well. Cover all of those resources. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, we've got so much power that we're not using. Power is not our limiting factor here. So let's... This can all go now. And you, my friend, can plant. If I can select the right thing, all of that with oak trees. And we are 21 bots short. Jeez. And a lot of that's coming from builders. We are short of gears. That could be why. Right. Get that emptied. Get rid of that monstrosity. Oh, we're short of heads. Yeah. Right. It's gone. For all of you that hated that, including me. It is gone, and we are recovering lots of resources, which is really good. And what it will allow us to do is staircase up to here. Which is really good, and probably where does that line up? There. Right. Yes. And then we will do the same thing from here. Except, can we actually make that work? We cannot. We can not. But what we can do actually is yeah, we can. Haha. I am an engineering genii. Please take that as the joke that it is meant to be. But that sort of works. And that sort of works, and that gives us access between all 3 floors. And it gives them access to that, which is good. We could maybe do with one coming up that way as well. Question mark? I mean, it's not ideal because it's maybe 1 block out of where we want it to be. And I guess I could do that. I did that. The dirt's going to be in the way. We could move the dirt, couldn't we? Move the dirt for now. Actually, we're coming up there, so it's not move. I wish there was an undo button when you've made bad choices. We're out of dirt. We are out of dirt. We're also really low on bots, so you're going to become bots. And we're going to put beavers in the mine, which is going to lead to injuries, but you know, it is what it is. So what we're going to do is we can't come off of there because that's an abyss. We can come off of there. No, don't like that. Come off of there, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's go double platform. then we can do that, which gives us some space to work. Actually, need to go up one, don't we? Let's go there, 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 and there. That actually is not awful. And that connects that end up to there. So that's getting everything a lot more connected, which I think is going to be useful. Right, you're empty, you're empty, you're empty, you're empty, you're empty. Awesome stuff. Alright, that's good. That's good. Happy with that. Let's move those, get those recovered. We can start building those and have those down low. I mean, that's pretty nice, isn't it? 1400 HP that we will connect in very shortly. Right, so that's done as well. So, pause. Then we do need to do that, which is not ideal, is it? Is there a way I can make that work? Not really. Not really. We might have to accept that one. But what I want to do now is move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 builders' huts. Go. So, builders. I put them like that. I put them. I could put them back to back, and we could build up there, couldn't we? Yeah. Mix. So we could do like that. Yep. Let's do that. That works. You're all going, and I could do this in the jobs menu. I like doing it the way I like doing it. Okay. Delete, delete, delete. We'll have to make some of them be bots at some point, but okay. Trying to do a good job of keeping them out of the bad water. Anyway, so let's prioritize picking those up, please. Oh, they built all of that. Okay, I didn't expect that would happen so quickly. And that's built, so walls advanced, attach to stream gauge. Right, low threshold, so if it is below 1, so if it's uncontaminated, they open. It's above 2, they close. There we go. Awesome. And we'll do these ones in a minute when we can actually build the other. Okay, we need to do that first. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, that's not contaminated. So it kind of says to me that the contamination is coming from somewhere else, because this is not contaminated down here. This is contaminated. So is the contamination spreading from there? I don't know. Dirt is full again because we have almost no storage because I changed a bunch of stuff around. So let's make UV dirt storage. We are going to have some issues with some things, but that'll be okay. We'll work it out. So we've now got storage for 9,600 water. Awesome. So you need to be prioritized by haulers as an obtain. Your all obtains. Yep. Your biofuel set to obtain. Your bad water set to obtain. Your bad water set to obtain. Your bad water set to supply. Cool. Right, so you're all done now, so I can delete that. We will prioritize picking that up. I'm going to delete that bit of path so I don't accidentally think they can get there. They've been picked up. Yes. So there we go, and then we'll prioritize that because the drought's almost over. Well, bad tide's almost over, and then we're going to attach to stream gauge U pause. Right. So if it is below 1, so if it's uncontaminated, you close. If it's above 2, you open. Yep. Right, that should be okay. Just need them to finish building that one, and that should all work come the end of the bad tide. Well, when this is cleared out. And we will see that in a moment. Right, that's almost all built. Right, that's good. We are 23 beavers short, which is not so good. Yeah, we're about to pull a whole load of those away as well. So, yeah. I think it's because we used so many gears to build these, because we've got a lot of plank. So hopefully we will start stockpiling gears, but we're about to see how the new water system all works. You probably want to set up some storage for food near where the beavers live, because most of the food is over here, which is not the most sensible. But if we watch this now, it has swapped. So these have closed. Find the right one based on the stream gauge being uncontaminated, and these are, it's all kind of shuffling around as the contamination clears out, but yeah, awesome stuff. So let's replace the missing windmill. Oh, I had a suggestion. Not much point in being able to get back here now, but you know, it is what it is. Well-being, no, decoration, lantern, just for a bit more random well-being. So we've got a bit of space there to put some stuff. We've got some more building to do, which again is metal limited. We could probably do with sprinkling around fuel storage tanks and things. We're short quite a lot of beavers. And bots. So I think I need to let the game run for a bit now to recover that position. I just want to check how long we've been going for. I don't want to shortchange you again this time around. But it feels like we are... Oh, I meant to delete those, didn't I? Now I've built the new ones. Yeah, that would probably help. We're 9 spare bots now. So let's sling some bots in these. So this probably goes away from being green once a bad tide comes. So we'll keep an eye on that. I've got another one there. Do we really need that? Probably don't actually. We've probably got enough. But yeah, what we want to do next, I think, is work on then we don't really want that there. We don't really want that there. Or that one. Or that one. And what I want to do, I think, is get some... I'm going to really put storage in. I want to get some food storage, some eating storage for the beavers in. So that they've got food on hand to eat when the day ends. So they don't have to come all the way over to the big food store. That seems sensible to me. We'll improve this. We do need campfires, but I think it would be sensible to move those. Drought approaching, that's okay. We could do with building some more windmills probably. But we will get to see how we can probably build that and that. How the new power storage works. But I do think building windmills in this bit would be sensible. Because each one is 2, so we could fit a windmill between each. We just need to enable access to that. So that could be a fun job for next time, I think. Yeah. How's our water level? Water level's going up quite nicely. We've got 10,000 water storage now. That's good. Happy with that. We need to finish building these tanks, which have basically trashed our gear supply. Hopefully the log situation is going to improve. Now we've improved that. Yeah, still so much to do. Need to do many things basically, but we're improving. And if we can improve a bit each time, it's good, isn't it? But yeah, I think what I'm going to do between videos is just maybe run the game for a bit, see if our gears improve, get our bot numbers back up a bit, get our logs and metal back, metal back up a bit, and work out where we go next. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. Comments, questions and suggestions are welcome. I know people made a bunch of suggestions at the start of the week, and I've not really taken them in too much. The start of the week was a bit manic, so yeah, sorry about that. Thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members, and I will see you guys next time.